This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more patrons at patreon.com/AlexHeitz. I'd like to thank Manchester Pictures, Identitech, Steve Aldersley, Anthony Coleman, Ray Schuster, David Dockery, Kurt David, Aubrey Coper, Andreas Gleisel, and Biff C for sponsoring this episode, supporting my family, me, the channel, helping it grow, helping the Patreon grow. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoy the video.
You'd be hers if only she would call.
Not bad for a $10 eBay record, brand new, 180 gram pressing. Sounds pretty good. Of course, I bought that like the day before I lost my job, so now my vinyl record collecting is, it's all done for now until I get something else. So, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Alex Heitz. I am a musician. I make videos. I write novels. I just do all the artistic stuff except draw. I'm a terrible like visual artist. But yes, I've done almost 80 reactions at this point. It's been fun. It's been fun. Right now we're smack dab in the middle of Cocteau Twins. We are doing, I believe, their 4th album, if I am not mistaken. We've done, the first one I had done was Heaven or Las Vegas a while ago. And then I had done Treasure sometime after that, I think October of last year. And now we're kind of going through chronologically finishing them up because I love dream pop. I dig post-punk goth to a degree, so that's also an angle that I'm enjoying with this band. We've heard everything from Garlands through Treasure. And now today we are doing Victorialand, which comes out 2 years after Treasure. This is an interesting one. This is their 4th album. We will be doing The Moon and the Melodies, by the way, which is kind of not really a Cocteau Twins album, technically, although it's pretty much every person in Cocteau Twins plus Harold Budd, so for whatever that's worth, we will be doing that. So this is 32 minutes, 9 tracks, considered ethereal wave dream pop. We're finally getting into the dreamier side of Cocteau Twins, apparently. Although I would say that Treasure was somewhat dream pop on a few tracks, but there still was that gothic post-punk vibe on a good portion of the tracks. But it definitely was this cool, dark middle ground. So hopefully we're kind of leaning more towards the Heaven or Las Vegas vibe. Because we have Moon and the Melodies after that, then Bluebell Knoll, and then Heaven or Las Vegas. So still got a little ways to go. But this one's interesting because just Elizabeth on vocals, just Robin on guitar. And it says here, they produced a record almost completely devoid of percussion, drenching acoustic guitars in reverberant space to create a wide, expansive sound that bordered on ambient. That's 100% right up my alley. That's very similar to the music that I make these days. If you want to check it out, I've started like a dream pop album that's kind of an ongoing. I just make singles, and once it has 10 or 12 tracks, I'll just put it together into an album. And pretty much all the tracks on there so far are just percussionless, reverby acoustic guitars. That's like primarily what it's been. So this might be a favorite for me. I don't know. I like the whole ambient thing. I like that it might be a little more sparse, possibly a little less gothy. Not that I dislike gothy, but I just am such a sucker for this type of thing, if it's what I think it might be like. So, we're going to just jump right in. 9 tracks. People don't talk about this one a whole lot, so I'll be eager to see what it sounds like. Lazy Calm. I already love it. Oh. This reminds me of Zora's Domain music from Zelda for some reason. Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm in my wheelhouse. This, so like, I love Treasure, but this is like they almost follow this very like linear progression. Like, there's not a whole lot of like wiggling. It's like a very straight evolution. And this still has that Treasure vibe, but it's a little more like the tracks like Pandora, like the very kind of ethereal, dreamy ones, and the more ambient ones. And it's a little bit of a step closer to something like Heaven or Las Vegas that I know of. That saxophone, like perfect. Richard Thomas of Diff Juz, which is an English instrumental post-punk band. A little bit of dream pop and post-rock as well. I've never heard of them. Are they good? I don't know, but that was like he played saxophone and tabla on this thing. That was an awesome addition. I loved that. If the rest of the album is like this, then this could be my favorite Cocteau Twins album. I know that's weird, but you guys know me. You guys know me. Dream pop, post-rock, ambient. If it's good, I'm in my wheelhouse. Fluffy Tufts. Not bad. Wasn't as interesting to me as Lazy Calm, but yeah, this is kind of writing a little bit more of the sweet spot of, because like I think when they do the more simple progressive songs, but it's in more of like the ethereal dream pop ambient realm versus post punk gothic, it's way more interesting over on this end. And it works a little bit better. It just didn't work quite as well for me when it was a little rougher and rawer. But throughout the dark months of April and May. I'm vibing with this. I like it. I can see why other people would just be like, no, but like for me, it's like, ooh, like this is like I've said in like so many of these Cocteau Twins videos, it's like I've never been able to just like zone out and just like absorb their music like a sponge. But this is doing it. This is doing it. I'm chef's kiss. Whale's tails. Oh dear. Not only can I see why people might not like this album a whole lot, I don't even think it's the best Cocteau Twins album I've heard. It's just like it's just my favorite so far, I think. We'll see how the rest of it goes, but this is like if I were to get like a vinyl of Cocteau Twins, This would probably be like the first one I would get, and then Treasure, and then Treasure versus Heaven in Las Vegas. I still don't know which one of those I like more. It's really tough. Really tough. I do like Treasure quite a bit. But yeah, this is, I'm vibing. I'm not even gonna try. It's right here. Okay. I know I've tried worse. You know, I've done like the Fishman's titles, but I'm not even gonna say this one because I might say like some racial slur and not even realize it. It's just like the best way to recommend this album is to be like, you like Pandora off of Treasure? That's all Victorialand is. Again, just yeah, nothing bad to say so far. I'm liking it all. Some I like a little more than others, but like it's kind of a it's an ambient, dreamy album, so it kind of needs to flow, and it is flowing. Little Spacey. Ugh. Another one that I like. Is a little warbly. Not like a favorite so far, but and again, I'm not even really paying like that close of attention to like track by track. It's just kind of all one thing to me. Um, Obviously they are separate; they're not really flowing together. But I'm just taking it like a one dose sort of deal, you know. Feet like fins. I almost don't feel comfortable calling this a favorite Cocteau Twins album because it doesn't quite feel like a Cocteau Twins album. It just kind of feels like this little like thing that kind of fell in a rut. Um, I don't know because it doesn't necessarily feel like the other Cocteau Twin stuff I've heard. It's a little bit different, and like in that way, it's kind of my favorite because it like fits, checks so many of my boxes that I really like in music. But it doesn't really have a ton of Cocteau Twins trademarks to it, I think is the thing I'm running up against. Still enjoying it, but interesting, weird. How to bring a blush to the snow. Let's just finish it out, guys. The thinner the air. Okay. There is Victorialand. So, critiques, I would say I wish it was a little more varied. Like in a way, a lot of that ran together, and it couldn't have hurt the album to be a little more varied, kind of like Treasure, I think. It didn't need to be anything crazy, but like it's really hard for me to just look back and think about what any specific song sounded like because they all sounded very similar. But like in a way, like I said, I kind of took it as like a full album listen. This is a good thing to get on vinyl and just let it spin all the way through. And that way, it really works. Favorite track, definitely Lazy Calm, the for opening one with the saxophones. Ooh, that was good. I can't fully remember. I think Dark Months of April and May I liked. Oomingmak, I said it. I'm sorry, people who are offended if I accidentally called you something awful. That one was interesting as well. I did like this last track too. I like this last track a lot, actually. It reminds, like 1986, it kind of reminds me of John Carpenter a little bit. I'm getting some like 80s horror movie vibes from some of these more ethereal wave, darker tracks. But yeah, I loved this thing. Again, I see why people wouldn't. I see why people wouldn't say it's their best, or even like among the top 3 per se. But man, this just landed perfectly with me. Good stuff. Yeah, very eager to get to what they have next now. Especially like it might be even more of something I like. If it's, it's like a Moon and Melodies or Bluebell Knoll might be a little closer to something that I like, or the critiques I had for this one might not apply to those. So we'll see how those ones pan out. Maybe they might be a little too farther away from something like Treasure to be kind of, land quite this well for me, but I vibed with that one. Yeah, after the first 2 that I didn't fully feel, this one has kind of re-sparked that Cocteau Twins adoration and excitement. So good. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Stay tuned for more, kind of alternating Cocteau Twins with other big albums. I'll probably do a Pink Floyd album again here soon. But I'm still trudging forward with Cocteau Twins. Subscribe if you want more of this content. Go to patreon.com/Haitz to support the channel, be able to vote in polls. Our Discord, link in the description. We'll film discussions that'll go up on the channel. We'll talk about, schedule live streams, things like that. Lots of fun around here on this channel, let me tell you. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching. I will see you all later. Godspeed.